Hey guys, so as you know, the Australian Open is going on. It's the first Grand Slam of the year played on the hard courts in Melbourne Park. So as you know, the semifinals for the men's singles are gonna begin tonight. So the two semifinal matchups are Djokovic versus Sinner and Medvedev versus Alcaraz. Both very interesting matchups, I have to say. Djokovic has a 4-2 record against Sinner, but Sinner has won two out of their last three encounters towards the end of last year, winning in the group stage of the ATP World Tour final as well as the Davis Cup. But Djokovic defeated Sinner in the final. So this is a very interesting matchup. There is also a comeback from two sets down at Wimbledon for Djokovic in 2022. And last year he won in straight sets at Wimbledon. So he's won both the Grand Slam matches, so that holds him in good stead. But he has dropped three sets during this tournament, one each in round one, round two, and the quarterfinal. But he one of his wins was against Taylor Fritz in round four. And then Sinner on the other hand, is looking really good. He's yet to drop a set in this uh, tournament, and he's defeated opponents like um, Baez, Hachanov, and Rublev. So he's looking in very good touch, and I think he can really stretch Djokovic all the way to five sets. But I think just like in Wimbledon 2022, Djokovic is going to come out on top of this one and bring his experience into play. So I think it's going to be Djokovic in five sets. Then the other one, even more interesting, Medvedev versus Zverev. Actually, going into 2023, the two had an even record, 6 wins apiece for both Medvedev and Zverev. But last year, Medvedev won 5 out of 6 of their matches because Zverev was coming back from injury, so kind of obvious that Medvedev was going to have the upper hand. Um, so on their overall head-to-head reads now 11-7 in favor of Medvedev, and but on hard court, it's 9-7 Medvedev. Of course, two of the 11 wins of Medvedev came last year on clay courts. So it's 9-7 Medvedev. Very interestingly, though, this is the first time they're going to play each other at a Grand Slam. So this is effectively their first ever best of five set match. And overall, I mean, if you look at overall records, I would favor Medvedev to win this match. He's been in the Australian Open final twice. He's won a Grand Slam before. Zverev has been runner-up at the U.S. Open, but his best finish at the Australian Open is the semi-final. He's never been to the final at this particular tournament. In fact, he's only been to one Grand Slam final before, which was the 2020 U.S. Open. He's not been at the final anywhere in any other Grand Slam, but Zverev is in much better form coming into this fixture this time. He already had a great United Cup where he won it with Germany. He won 4 out of 5 matches in that United Cup, and he defeated some tough opponents: Sonego, Manarino, Tsitsipas, and Hercox, and lost only to Alex de Minaur. And then at the Australian Open, yeah, he's dropped 4 sets. You could say he's not had the toughest of draws, but he he defeated Alcaraz in the quarterfinal in 4 sets, and he looked on top for most of the match, except maybe towards the end of the third set where Alcaraz was on fire in the tiebreaker. But other than that, he's looked really good in the tournament. Medvedev has been really shaky on the other hand. Although he had the straight sets win over Felix Auger-Aliassime in round three, um, he had to come back from 2 sets down against Ruusuvuori in round two, and against Hercox in the quarterfinal, he was stretched to 5 sets. So it's been a rough road for Medvedev, and I feel at some point playing all those late night matches and having those five setters is gonna catch up to him in this semi-final match, and I think Zverev will win this match, and he will do it in 4 sets. In my mind, I don't even think this is gonna go a fifth set. I think Medvedev is gonna crumble at some point, and it's gonna be a 4 set win for Zverev. So these are my thoughts, guys. Let me know yours. Thank you and goodbye.